What's going on, guys? Fearmaky here, bringing you another video. Let's get into it. Let's roll deep and keep grinding out there, guys. Let's dive into the video. Let's go. What's going on, guys? How are you? Welcome back to another video. This one will drop in the news on the patch that Wooksy announced yesterday. So on Discord, he goes, "Hello everyone, here are the patch notes for patch 5.3.1.4. We will be putting out an announcement regarding Magic Find later today. As always, thank you for all your support, patience, and understanding during these unprecedented times. Also, who is hyped for the marketplace coming back soon? We are getting much closer to finding a solution for it. Look forward to having it back." And then he links the spreadsheet with the patch notes, which we're going to dive into, of course. And then Handsome Tom today said there will be a server maintenance tomorrow evening on 3/26. I'll post the specific times tomorrow, and obviously an additional 15 minutes warning before we start. I'm sorry for the inconvenience time of this maintenance. Please be patient as we're working hard to increase the server stability. So it looks like these guys are really working really hard at it and bringing the servers back up, making them stable, and also bringing the market back. And the patch notes, man, I'm really impressed with it. So let's dive into it. So we can go in quickly here. So HeroSiege patch notes, March 24th, the long-awaited Arcanum patch. So it's finally here. The Arcanum Runeword is live and can be crafted. You can find the rune combinations for this powerful new weapon on the wiki. While it requires 3 boss runes, you won't be disappointed with the guaranteed multi-shot effect, plus an additional 30% chance to proc Arcane Fury. Other major changes featured in this patch are the nerfs to the survivability of melee Demon Slayer, with significant buffs to ranged Demon Slayer, and significant buffs to Paladin, your favorite Holy Avenger, to hopefully help guide him back to the limelight. I absolutely love that. And we'll have to test out the Arcanum, man, see how it is. But yeah, I'm so happy that they buffed the Paladin. I know a lot of people has asked me about it, and it's so refreshing to see that. And yes, the Demon Slayer nerfs, melee nerf was necessary. Come on, they're in the league of their own, but I'm pretty sure they're still viable. And the ranged Demon Slayer will be fun to go back to and test out that meta build, which I did. See how viable that is now with the new changes that they've done for season 12. So anyways, fixes. Server update messages were given an extra attempt before taking action. This means that you can get an extra minute before you're disconnected when there's a new version available. This feature has always existed as a chat message from the server. Enemy aggro system was tweaked so that they don't chase you around the map as much as before. Interesting, that might affect the Lancer taunts then. Satanic drop chances are tweaked to allow more variety. In practice, you should see less Satanics overall, but also less pyramid pendants and wards of toxicity compared to before. And this increase in variety also means Runeword bases are more common in exchange with a Satanic drop rate change. Option to disable controller detection was added. This is a temporary fix for players who weren't able to use the touch controls to move in game until we can find a more universal solution. A visual bug that showed the Vikings shield bash teleporting between enemies for other players while wearing the shield bearer set was fixed in multiplayer. A visual bug that displayed an incorrect sprite for the Vikings shield bash during multiplayer was fixed. Vikings shield bash with the shield bearer set bonus was significantly optimized to allow for more consistent bouncing between enemies, and the few other bounce optimizations below if you're brave enough. Abilities that bounce between enemies have significantly optimized to have much less restraint on CPU. This includes the Shaman Storm Totem, Nomad's Flying Scimitar, Eye of Ra, and Windblades, Marksman Gunner Drones, Amazon's Lightning Dash, Necromancer's Mage Minion, Pyromancer's Fire Chain, White Mage's Chain Lightning, Paladin Lightning Fury, Thor's Fury, Samurai's Omni Slash, and Evasion. The Revenant's Fury set, the Universal Zeus set, which is Zeus Fury, and all players' lightning attacks, including Mjolnir's lightning attacks. Phew, that's a lot of abilities. Yes, it is. Fix an issue with abilities that create a clone of the player using incorrect animations when attacking. Fix Ton and Dow runes not dropping. Fix Plague Doctor's Rat King health text being unreadable. Fix Fire Breaks animation to correctly hit. And fix Sprite. Fix empty bottle of vodka not having an Easter egg. So we'll have to see how this works on live, but these are definitely, you know, ton of quality of life fixes to the game, which was more than necessary. It's, you know, long time due, so I'm glad they did that. Balance changes. Arcanas dropped by enemies were restrained, preventing the enemies from spamming the room full of them. Plague Doctor's Jar of Leeches now benefits from Plague Master talent. Plague Doctor's Rat King now benefits from Plague Master talent. Added elemental damage scaling to Necromancer's Undead Army. Wow, that is significantly good. Added elemental damage scaling to Necromancer's Undead Army. That means your minions are gonna get a damage buff from the elemental damage scaling. That's huge. Oh my god, that's awesome. Increase the damage of all Shaman's totems. Added extra points to the Death Lord's legacy for the Necromancer. Affecting Undead Army, Summon Mastery, and Summon Frenzy. Added extra talent points on the Death Lord's legacy set. Okay, so that's going to be an extra talent increase on the set itself. Increase defensive stats on Death Lord's legacy for Necromancer. Increase the damage, attack speed, and all talents on St. Brooks Molten Pistol, as it was being clearly outclassed by other variable options. Okay, so St. Brooks Molten Pistol got buffed. Remove damage reduction from Demon Slayer Demon Form. Alright, that's the nerf right there. Reduce Demon Slayer Soul Leech base power and scaling massively. This should result in roughly 85 to 90% reduction in shielding power with high-end gear. Alright. Increase the damage scaling on Demon Slayer's bullet hell massively. Reduce cooldown of the Demon Slayer's bullet hell by 0.5 seconds. This now allows players using 60 Hz to maintain 100% uptime on the ability with proper CDR without affecting players on 120% Hz and above monitors. That's pretty awesome, because before you could only dish out the damage and have 100% uptime at 120 Hz. Now they fixed it by reducing the cooldown of the bullet hell by 0.5 seconds, which 60 Hz monitors now can keep up the uptime on bullet hell 100%, which significantly increases your damage. That's pretty cool. So guys, you do not need to buy a new monitor anymore to play Demon Slayer. That's cool. Reduced cooldown on the Paladin's Venerated one. This means that with the skill maxed in 50% CDR, you can maintain 100% uptime on the buff. I am so happy about this, that the actual class I'm going to level next for you guys will be the Paladin. This is an amazing change. I've requested this even in Season 11. I always thought that it was underwhelming that you could only pop the hammers, you know, the Venerated one buffs every so often, and the cooldown was too long. So I'm really happy that they did this change, because this is the whole, you know, hammer build. And if you can't do it 100% of the time, once you have maxed out gear, pretty much makes the build clunky. So good job on this one, guys. Increase Paladin's Steel Shield's damage significantly, which is the passive. Increase Paladin's Lightning Fury damage significantly. Increase the scaling point per invested in Paladin's Blessed Shields from 1% to 1.5%. The Paladin's got a huge buff in this patch, and we'll have to test them out, man, see how they're doing now. Increase Carnage's missile proc damage. Increase the damage scaling on the Ascendancy Power Overwhelming moderately. Increase the damage scaling of Revenant Lasher moderately. And Satan's Wall of Agony was made more fair for the players. Yeah, that new mechanic with the wall, I'd like to see what the changes are, because yeah, that was a little crazy. The gap sometimes wouldn't work, so you just have to keep hopping walls. Known issues. Portal to Ruby Gardens has an incorrect translation key. This can be temporarily fixed by changing ruby_gardens_rm to ruby_gardens in the translations.csv file located in your HeroSiege installation folder. The proper fix is planned to be rolled out along with the next patch. Does that affect you using the key going in the realm, or just the name? If anybody knows that, leave it in the comments below. Is the ruby keys working, or do you have to change that file in order for it to work? But the next patch should be tomorrow anyways with the server update, so hopefully that won't affect you guys. When using Viking Shield while having the Shield Bearer set bonus, an extra shield will spawn in online mode. It is possible. It is possibly only a visual bug. Okay. Plan changes. Increase the damage of brawler mitts, brawler's fighting mitts to increase their viability. Okay, this was completely broken, so hopefully it does work now. Further work on server infrastructure specifically aimed at bringing back the marketplace. That's awesome. Made with love by Panic Art Studios with the help from XLTE. This is awesome, guys. I'm really happy with the patch notes. I'm really excited to see what the Arcanum Runeword is and what it can do now. Let's see if we can find it in the, well, first the Paladins Seasonal 12 patch notes, right, which was increase the Steel Shield's damage, increase Steel Shield's proc rate chance, increase Lightning Fury damage slightly, buff the Infusion of Righteous slightly, increase scaling of Thunder Hammers, swap Thunder Hammers and False Salvation on the tree, increase Holy Hammer damage, reduce scaling of Thor's Fury. These were the original patch notes for Season 12. Obviously the Paladin was completely broken until the latest patch that we just read now. So let's see what happens. As for the Runeword, I'm trying to find the patch notes here. Here it is for it, and I want to find Arcanum and see. There's Arcanum right there. Arcanum, your attacks have multi-shot and has a 30% chance to cast Arcane Fury. It requires a Hig, a Ist, a Gull, Ist, and a Zod, and a Dalrune. And you need a short war bow. Why is there a line over the 6? I don't know, but it has to be 6 sockets in order for it to work, and it has to be in that order, guys. So this is the new item, Arcanum, that they introduced into the game. They're saying that it's working now. I don't think there's a graphic for it here. Let's see. They have Virulence, Preacher. Yeah, I don't see a picture of it on the spreadsheet to show you guys. Maybe it's here? No. Looks like they don't have it up here. I wish they did so I could show you guys. But anyways, that has been the patch notes. We're gonna end the video here. And guys, I'll be leveling the Paladin. I am releasing more builds and guides for you guys, so please stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff happening, so thank you very much for everything. Thank you for your support. If the content helps you guys in any way, and if you enjoy it, if you like staying informed and keep up with HeroSiege news, please don't forget to comment, like, and hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. I do have a very big passion for doing this for you guys and playing HeroSiege. You know, I wish I had more time to play live, but you know, I do love helping you guys out and providing guides for the community and testing out builds and stuff, and even helping the devs. But anyways, you guys take care of yourselves, roll deep, keep grinding. Woo!